Sana Dunai Sanita Halaya Yada Amen. 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 I say to you truly, I tell you, I am Isadana, not all like Rahana, that on like that act that on like it on Arona. Amen. Hosanna. Praise to you, Father. Halak dun udui hurarala. Lukuraya shar aruhar aranda rafu tora tora. Ruhar arafuzara. Tutora the order the Ursutarana. Burhara odorota. Sure, I don't know. The horror to the knock it at all of the Henny or the Hana, the Tala, or Nena, or the Henny, and my holy for the Toton is at the Toton at the Tala, no good on you on a Gdana, I mean. Hala sada in Hani, I mean, I may talk that the child of the Hokodora. To the shisham with the top and attacked on order, hold on in you, no in Hana, but father, who could I that and Hana, patter, I lacked up like the Udon had I like it, I don't know, okul at that, or not hala of the Hara. I am that Hona needs sin and the Hana got order la hold out on the shish at that ankle on Udugudul Utun, who rather than Ayana mean. Here do without Unia go to Roniana, Bafata, Tokala, that set us and Atoton and all light that on Udutun Unuru, Laton Horana, Niana, Abafata, Lord Hana that told us so that and no did Anodu Gulharat on Lalasaron in Hana, Osiris, locked up and Hana that Okula, right to Shisha and Udut on her like or her that Doctor Udu to full light of the Nona in Hana. I am Atana, the whole lies that hatu tuktuna get up now that the talat to uduhuna niana atut lat hutu dundu to sushaya to hula ritana that unhada uduhanarala Mikael hatun udugula yagunara adunan tini and the kuso to tula to tundu huda dunhana don hulara ni hagada Michael Gabriel hatun to show to tun huniniana to tolne abba father told me to kotola haya kotarhana nada. Get up. To do gula the huna and Anna the lessons the doctor to huna and Yana my bagong dugo. La unu dugo to ula ito to hula sisishana the hula grohula arata and it took on hula. Amen. Very truly, I am Isadona, you call me JXUS. Women, this prayer I have made for God the Father, Michael, and the one who is Habito. I'll just say Habito. It was Tetragrammaton speaking and the Father, because Father speak the Pisik word, speak the Pisik word. So I'll just tell him that I'm going to speak about the time when we were making the human. When we were making the human, which land it was and where and why. I would just say because it was the first place where I came down. So this is where we touched down first in the blacksmith of Dodle in Nineveh. We touched down in Dodle. This is where we found our mixing into things that what we need to make you. Dodle, which is it's in Dodle. This is where we find the mortal cup. When you see mortal cup is because when we share what's feel from the ground to the ground is becomes mortal. It's like a flower. It's dropped into the land in the spirit plant fell down to the land. It becomes flesh. You wait for time and a half of time until it becomes real. Real. Until it blooms, it becomes you can touch and you can hold. What feels from heaven touch down to the earth become entity of the world. That's it's like untitled. You rename into it, and in us, it's It's untitled because it feels down unpurposed, unpurposed. So it decays because it's touched down to the world. It decays. It's like of the woman body. When you are touched in the intimacies of the earth, your spirit decays. Women, your spirit decays, and you have to. This is why there's many spirit that goes to hells. The about this outer body experience, women. It is not just outer body experience. Your body is left by your souls. You are being taken by death 3 days or 7 days or 8 days or 10 days before your moksha, before your death. 10 days usually before 8 nara. Like you have 10 days left and then they shoot up to you on your 8 days. You won't see that literally in your eye because you are, like I said, you are naked. Your spirit sees them and then they drag you into hellfire. They drag you into hellfire. You like it or not, but they make your souls float. And then in there, once you get there, you have place in hell. You in the fire. You have place in the fire. But if you have the halo, and when death try to start to using his halves. This halves is like this what they use for to ripe, like when what they use for to harvest the rice. What they use that for is to use to open your fontanelle. To open your fontanelle and to give you, if you have time, you will receive time to be like rebirth. I give you rebirth through that, because when you have my spirit, women, you are protected by me, and they knew that. They knew that. They knew that you are protected when you have my spirit. They will say to others that you are protected when you have halos, means you are once was and celeste. And this women is I'm stuttering, women, because the translation into me and throughout incarnations I've been through life is really so many meanings, so many, a lot. A lot. It's more than 7 words, but 10 virgins. Because 10 virgins, women, is also a lot of stories to that. Lot of stories to tell. So in England, in Dudley, that is where we first make you death. And when you see death, women, because it was Adam. Adam. And Eve is what you called the Satan. The Eva. Adunay tuktuna sa la akarahan da nakon nara. So na dito hoda da. Atu kisho halai kisho sha iko da hona de hoye haya wala lo hara. So I smell death. I smell death. So human, this is where we first meet the foundation for the human, the complete foundation of the humans, for you to become formed, to become like oven, for you to become like oven, become like because how we make Adam women is inside of the like a crystal casket, like a crystal casket. That is why we form him a crystal casket, which is like it was form of human, and then we put all kinds of cement. We'll see cement in it. We put all kinds of cement in it, and then abracadabra, like the South Shahar. I would dong 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 darang 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 saran durun durun, that unun nay thun udun ko so to hularo ko tun tuk tun nu hiu tun dulara amen amen Huda, it was Huda. So there's a reason why Father make you through by my image, because Adam, inside Adam was Salhara. Women? Salhara is the fire, the fireflies. The fireflies. It's like in the oven. Oven to us women is what you call fireplace with bonfires. You have small fires, bonfires, small bonfires. That is what you call inside of Adam, light of the worlds. But it was fireflies, which is still red. Why? Because we are still cleansing in the body. We are still extracting the dust from him and to the earth, because you, until I become good, you called me the living and the good because of the dust of the world and dust of the heaven, snowflakes. You get it, human? Until to this end, you become extract of the love, So that is why Great Britain called Great Britain, because this is where we make you a Bayon. So that is why the Great Britain or Great Britain called Great Britain, because this is where we first touch down and make Eva, you called Adam, meaning the Great Abion, Abion, Evion, the wars and the celestials. You understand? That is why every nation has its name, for it has its song. Great Avion, or they call it Great Britain. Call the great Babylon cities, where I make Adam, drew by my hands of my papa, inside of my crystal guitar. You called harpist, I called the form, you mean? Where I formed the body of the first bride of Christ, Adam, called Dhamma, or chest, symbol of 10 virgins, they called lamps. I become lamp. And posts in Blackpool, Dudley. Because this is where the sixth angel feel a star. Sixth angel is the son of Magdalene. He feel as a star, and he was carrier of the carrier of the like arcs sent to fight, sent to destroy, sent to destroy the demons. And this is where sixth angel was carried by the other beings back to heaven. Like before he touched down to the enmities of the earth by the lunar, he was catched by our gang. He was catched by our gang and carried like a hammock. And then he stays there until Pater come and make him as an avion. After that, he totally feel because he have the resentment of me. He have a resentment of me. So he just want to be there, and so he become the leaders of avions, the gangs, the band of the avions, and to fight, 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 fight. This is why in this end he is the sixth angel, that the son of Magdala in the beginning in heaven, which is two, they were Christians. Christians, because we work the God through Christ, TRUE, who loves sufferings. That is why Great Britain is called Avion, in heaven. And in Great Britain, Britain means Avion, as a symbol of Adam and Eva, where they were made from, in the land of Avion. Avi and Ion. Avi means abracadabra, magic, which is in the real, and in me, in the thing, is Abilon. Abilon and Avion, just the same meaning, Britrine.